Was good with y'all? It's your boy ADN. To be honest, what is Mortal Kombat 11? Johnny Cage reveal. Take 11. Action. Mr. Hollywood returns to combat in MK11. And it's like breaking news. Well, it's not gonna be breaking news by the time this video comes out. Was good with y'all? It's your boy ADN. To be honest, I remember the days of people getting clowned for playing video games, being called a nerd and stuff, because video games back then were looked at as uncool and a waste of time amongst most friend groups. Even though I've never experienced this because of me playing sports and being kind of nice or whatever, I was always looked at as an athlete, even though I would talk video games all the time with my gamer friends. By now though, you can probably tell that perception of gaming has quickly went away, because now the gaming industry is forever evolving and going to be one of the most prominent hobbies in pop culture, with consumers spending $8.4 billion on digital games across all platforms, and US gamers spending $893 million at US retailers and full game digital downloads in January 2019. By the way, if you're wondering, I use a lot of different sites for my information, but I give most if not all my gaming stats and analytics from the industry tracking firm known as the NPD Group, that I still, after searching through the internet, haven't figured out what NPD stands for. So if you know what it stands for, please tell me in the comment section below, because I know it has to stand for something and I'm probably just missing it. And also, while you're at it, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video if you find this enjoyable, because that's always the main goal for me. But the NPD Group tracks physical sales at retailers, but also gets digital data directly from publishers. Just so you know, I'm not making up these numbers as I go, because that would be pretty funny, but also messed up at the same time, to have you sit through a whole video where I'm throwing out random fake numbers whenever I feel like it. But not every company gives their numbers. For example, Nintendo doesn't share its first party sales, and Activision Blizzard does not provide its Battle.net sales. Also, these charts are sorted by dollar sales, not number of units sold, which is very important to note. Going back to Nintendo and Activision for a second, which they are not the only companies to do this, but to not give sale numbers is very annoying for people like me out here trying to find out how they're selling compared to their peers. Like, to put this in basketball terms, it's like if the Lakers did not give us the numbers to how many tickets they sold during an NBA season, because then you would not be able to tell if they sold well or not, and you would not be able to know where they stack up against the competition. So you can see how that would be important for a person like me. But for the consumers, they probably don't care about all that. So getting back to how and where people spend their hard-earned money when they want to game, sales are unsurprisingly down 19% compared to 2018's January sales. And that's just because both hardware and software saw an unprecedented boost in sales, while also having Capcom's Monster Hunter World come out in that same month, which did huge numbers respectively. Don't worry though, as people are still dumping money into the gaming industry, with January 2019 having the second highest market total achieved in a January month since the 917 million reached in January 2013. While Square Enix Kingdom Hearts was the best-selling game in January, the Nintendo Switch was the US best-selling console in both units and dollars. NPD also showed that was the only platform to grow year on year, meaning it was the only console to sell more than last year. But anyways, Nintendo also had the best-selling accessory last month with the Switch Pro controller. Now, the top-selling games in the US for the month of January, ranked top to bottom, are Kingdom Hearts 3, Resident Evil 2, New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. Or is it just Deluxe? I don't know. Call of Duty Black Ops 4, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Red Dead Redemption 2, Ace Combat 7 Skies Unknown, NBA 2K19, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Grand Theft Auto 5, Madden NFL 19, Tales of Vesperia? I should really start looking up how to say these words. But anyways, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Battlefield 5, Super Mario Party, Minecraft, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Marvel Spider-Man PS4, FIFA 19, Super Mario Odyssey. Also, I'm going to put both Xbox and PlayStation best-selling games lists in the month of January beside each other, because even though I have been saying from the very beginning how I do not like when companies make console exclusive games, I must point out that Xbox players not getting a chance to play God of War and Spider-Man PS4 is really just a hard blow to the Xbox community, because that is how PlayStation hooked me into Switch's side and leaving my Xbox brothers. Looking at Nintendo's best-selling games list, you can see that it is basically impossible to talk about Nintendo without bringing up Mario Mario, and Pokemon, because they are all over this list. I wonder how many more things Nintendo can come up with to have Mario do, because it seems like this man has done everything from saving Peach from Bowser a million times to turning into Babe Ruth hitting home runs in his party games like it's nothing. And I don't even want to get started with how many accidents Pokemon Go has created because of people not paying attention while playing the game. Players out here running into walls and moving vehicles trying to catch a Mewtwo. I would say it's one of the few popular games to have gamers getting up out of the house, moving around, which is not something you can say about most games today. Moving on though, Dungeon Fighter Online, FIFA 19, and Honor of Kings are on the top of their respective platforms for top grossing titles worldwide for January 2019 earnings, while games like League of Legends, Fortnite, and Pokemon Go are runner-ups in their category, as you can see. On a side note, let me know in the comment section down below if you think Rockstar's Grand Theft Auto 5 is one of the greatest games ever to be released, because it still be bringing in income like this game didn't originally come out in September 17, 2013. It's just crazy to me. Only few games have done the numbers that GTA 5 has put up, and all of them were released earlier. So yeah, that's it for my January 2019 analytic breakdown. So let me know if you enjoyed this video by hitting the like button, subscribe, and share this with your friend, neighbor, dog, or just send this to the person across the street who used to always drag their parents to the store whenever a new console or game came out, because without them, this wouldn't be possible. And with that, I'm out.